Hey, my family and my friends. Hey, my friends and my family. So we all know the donut bun is now trending. So if I can't do nothing, I could do some hair. So let's do this donut bun. Not to mention, y'all was feeling that last mohawk buns, and I appreciate it so much. Shout out to y'all. But anyways, yeah, let's get into this here. We gonna start off by pulling out the little edges I do have, or the little edges I do use. I don't do the adult edges, okay? Then I went ahead and I separated my edges from my hairline, if that kind of sort of makes sense, with this gel. This gel, okay, but watching the video, you can see that my hair gonna curl up. That's when my white people hair is coming in. Yeah, I have those problems. After I did that, I went ahead and put my whole head in a ponytail. And as you can see, I even make sure that the ponytail is in the center. Be very mindful of that. And then we're done. Nah, let me stop playing. Next, I'm going to go ahead and spread whatever gel, jam, hair product that lays down your hair. Our hair is so different, so I can't tell you what works on your hair. I ain't going to hold you. Not to mention, I do other people's hair. So what works on your head may not work on my head. So anyways, I went ahead and used this gel, and I went ahead and laid down every little bit I could in the front of my head. Then you're going to take a hard brush. The harder the brush, the better the sleek. The harder the brush, the better the sleek, period. That's why people love their brush to be gunked up. I got multiple brushes, hella brushes in my house, so none of my brushes will ever be gunked up, okay? But anyways, then I went ahead and repeated the process at the back. As you can see, yeah, I'm waving. Better than your nigga, period. So I'm going to go ahead and put that all over my head. I use the wax stick only simply because my hair started curling up. So I'm like, I need to make sure that it lay down. So I need it at least as sticky as possible, if that makes sense, before I put some hairspray on it. Then I spray my brush down with some Got2b glue. And when you spray your brush down with your Got2b glue, it's going to lay down the hairs not only on top of that layer, but in the inside. That's the whole point of spraying down your brush, so you can get the inside of your hair, if that makes sense. Now that my hair is semi-laid, I'm going to go ahead and put it in a ponytail. Yes, that ponytail is given. Thank you. Now we're going to switch over to the smaller brush. I told you I got hella brushes. And I'm going to go ahead and put that Got2b glue directly on my base of my ponytail. And then I'm going to go ahead and, brush that back, smooth that back before I use my blow dryer. Next, I'm going to use my blow dryer wholeheartedly, okay? You see my arm is already resting. I already know this about to take some time. This is I can't stand this part of doing my hair. It's the blow dryer when I'm doing a ponytail. Like, I was over it and I wasn't supposed to be over it. I ain't gonna cap. I took a small comb and combed the hairspray in the back, because if I'm waving in the front, baby, I already know what the back looking like. So I need to make sure it's real, like, sleek back there. So that's my best way of doing it without a mirror, because I was not getting up. And then we just gonna go ahead again with that damn blow dryer. If you don't already have a ready-made donut at home, here you go right here. Get you a longer sock. It depends on the length of your hair, no shade. I'm just being completely honest. If you don't have enough hair to cover a big sock, sis, you know what? How about I do a tutorial with weave too? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so you're going to cut the other ends of the sock. Therefore, you got a leg warmer, okay? Then you're going to fold it back. Fold it back. Actually, I turned the inside out first. And I'm like, is that a good idea? But whatever. Like, I know my hair was going to be able to cover it up again, no shade. So, you going to fold it back. Boom. Fold it back. Boom. So, it's going to get thicker. But I'm going to flip it over so you can see what it look like just one time. This is one time folding it back. Boom. That's what it's going to look like. So, then we're going to go ahead and go back to the other side. Flip it over. And flip it over. Flip it over all the way until you have a donut. Now we going to take our donut and put it on like a ponytail holder. You just place it on. You ain't gripping it again. You ain't wrapping it around again. You leaving it just like that. I have to protect the little head that I do have, so we going to go ahead and oil it. I use a little oil. Go ahead and put it on there. Boom, 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 boom. As I'm placing the oil in my hair, I'm also flattening out my hair in the direction that I need my hair to go. So you gonna need some hair to lay in the front, and you gonna need some hair to lay in the back. Because you trying to cover up the whole entire donut. You see how I'm trying to make sure? So I'm pulling some from this side, moving it over there. After you decide on how much hair and which direction you're going in, you're going to go ahead and tuck your hair under your donut. You're going to go a full-blown 360 and tuck your hair until there's no more hair. I put that little finger in motion, baby, and it got me good, okay? Use that one little finger and just boom. Yup, just like that. Yes, and there you go, a donut bun.